Quest seeds in a West Marches campaign start the campaign off and act as a sort of tutorial to get you introduced to a lot of the themes and concepts and stuff that you can later latch onto and use to explain and motivate and flesh out your player goals. These tutorial missions will also have their rewards sort of stated on the tin, not because that's a normal thing for missions, but to give new players an idea of what sorts of things are possible as rewards for going out and exploring the world. I'm going to list 5 starting adventure seeds, and what I would like you to do is listen. If any of them sound interesting, pop onto the Discord and go to the Seed discussion channel. There's a new channel right next to the DM schedule that you can talk about the games that you want to play. And I'll tell you that the best West Marches players find hills to die on. They have opinions. I like X, I do not like Y, is something that's going to motivate people to have a conversation and to actively work together to schedule a session. So when you find in the Seed discussion channel a like-minded group of folks, you can take it to scheduling and find a day that I've posted in August to schedule the game and to get started. Okay, that's it. Let's jump into the seeds. Seed number 1, the Dryad's introduction. Alba can sense the presence of another Dryad far to the west, but the distance is too great for her to reach out and speak to them completely and directly. She knows the direction and can give you a seed that will both show you the way once you are close enough and will act as an introduction to one of her kind. If you successfully complete this adventure seed, you will be able to unlock a new class, the Scout. Seed number 2, Taproot Ruins. Below the tree itself was an ancient fortification that was used to protect Alba at the end of the Last Age. Between the end of the Last Age and the beginning of this age, the place has changed drastically, and none alive remember what mysteries lie within. Successfully delving into that dungeon has many potential advantages, including your typical treasure and knowledge of lost things, but more importantly, they might know how to forge new items to create superior materials that can be weapons, armors, and other things, as well as unlocking some spells and their components. All right, seed number 3, Death and Roses. Undead return quickly where magic comes back, and there was a mighty battle fought long ago, but that's now a giant maze of thorns and rose bushes. Left unchecked, these restless dead will rise up and consume the nearby life, spreading outward until eventually they're at your front doorstep. Successfully dealing with these undead will unlock spells and has the potential to unlock new crafting options, specifically knowledge of how to make potions. Okay, so these next 2 seeds, 4 and 5, these are player seeds. While we're not going to be getting any more of those 1, 2, and 3s, we will get a couple more of these 4s and 5s as the campaign develops. So, rule number 4, the golden rule. One of the mice stumbles into the canopy of Alba, and they remember when they woke up, it was in a dark place below ground, and it was surrounded by items of glittering gold. They tried to answer the call, while also bringing with them the pieces of gold they found in the collapsed tunnels. But it was too narrow, it was too difficult, and the call was too hard to ignore, so they had to drop off these things. A gold weapon, gold armor, gold helmet. What else was there? I don't know. You'll have to ask Jason, the player, or Zilrich in the Discord. Now, you know vaguely where it is. It's north of the river and west as far as west goes. It's below the earth, and there were these broad tunnels, but also these tight little spaces. You'll have to go close and figure out what's going on. If you successfully complete this mission, you will unlock the Warlock class. And lastly, Seed 5, the Ghost of a Chance. Another mouse stumbles into town, brimming with elemental power. They awoke this year, and as soon as they did, they saw a ghost moving through a series of ruins across the fork west of the river, but also south of the major river. The ghost was some sort of monk or meditative person, and they were performing these strange rituals that, when the mouse mimicked them, unlocked the power to attune to the magics of the elemental world. Successfully completing this mission and figuring out what's going on here will unlock the Warlock class. See the player Manning for more information. Now, is that all? No, there's lots of other things going on. A strange buzzing to the east, a swamp to the north, and echoes of something terribly loud to the south. More adventures await than what has been listed here, but this should get you started. All right, guys. See you in the Discord.